Hey guys, it's Shelly here. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been toying with the idea of doing like a lock chat series kind of thing, where I answer questions and pick a topic and talk about it, and hopefully hopefully something that you guys want and interested in. So today's lock chat video will be all about interlocking. So in my last video I posted about a month ago, I went into exactly how to interlock your hair the right way, and questions that I got made me think about like doing lock chat, videos on videos or issues that are that are in the lock community that I can talk to. So that's why I'm deciding to experiment with this kind of video. This is not a tutorial. I'm not going to be showing you how to do interlocking. I'll put a video link somewhere and also in the description box, so you can actually go and look at how I showed the technique of the 4-way and 2-way rotation and stuff like that. So I won't go into that, but I want to talk about length. One of my friends asked me, how come you've been locked for a year and something and your hair is still not long? It's only to your, basically where it was when you locked your hair. And I had to stop and think about that and think about, how do I educate this person who does not have locks as to why I don't have, long hair being a year and something. And first, people need to understand that when you lock your hair, it's not straight. So obviously it's knots and intertwining that goes on to make a lock, right? So there's a lot of shrinkage that happens. So even though my hair was here when I started, all that shrinking that happened to actually build the lock, it's gonna take away from the length. Okay, that's the first thing. Then as to my preference of maintaining my hair, interlocking is basically making knots with your new growth. So if I have new growth here to here, right, that doesn't mean that's gonna be what my length is gonna be, because I'm gonna be making about four knots going left, right, up, down. And if I still have a lot of space, like in my video that I'm gonna post, that I'm sure a lot of you have already seen, I still have space sometimes when I do the 4-way, and then I go back and do a 2-way going left and right, or north and south, whichever way you want to look at it, to make sure that I'm filling the gap. Right, and also I also make sure I have a little bit of space, underneath, so that I don't have tension on my, on my hair. So that is the reason why I don't have flowing locks, after being locked for so long. Like this is April. I locked my hair in November, year before last. So it's a good chunk. It's way, almost a year and a half, right? Can't even do math right now. Let me tell you something. When I post videos or make comments to other people on Facebook groups that are having issues with their hair, and I'm like, why don't you just interlock your hair? They're like, oh, interlocking is bad for you. Don't do that. Don't listen to her, because all you're gonna do is damage your hair. Interlocking your hair will cause it to thin out. It will cause holes. It will cause And I just want to talk about that for a quick second, because it bothers me. Because I know from my experience playing with my hair and experimenting with my own hair for the past year and something, that interlocking have been like heaven to me, and it's all about how you do it, and to do it the right way, right? So again, in my video, I did talk about making sure that you don't go into the same hole twice. That will cause holes. Again, yes, you can have holes with interlocking, only if you don't do it correctly. Okay, so locks is not, interlocking is not bad for your locks. Another thing is, people talk about interlocking make your locks thin, and I don't have thin locks. Like, if you look at it, my roots are a little thinner than the rest, because I interlocked a month ago. So my roots are a little thin. But if you look at the rest of my hair, it swells up over time, as long as you had done it correctly, going from left to right, up, down, and not going into the same hole twice. So I have really nice healthy hair, so I don't know about no interlocking being bad for you. It's all about the way you do it. It also, common sense would tell me that palm rolling is even worse. It's worse for you. It's worse for your locks than interlocking. Palm rolling, you are constantly retwisting your hair and tightly. Like, have you seen pictures of people when they just did their hair and it's like so tight? Like, I have the best loctician ever. Like, I go to her like I think twice now in the year and change that I've been locked, because sometimes I want a full nice deep cleaning, and that wash that she have is just crazy. Like, I'll put a link in the box of where she is if you're in the tri-state area. Yeah, Shannon is the place to go to. Like, she's just really, 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 really great. But she doesn't palm roll my hair tight. However, I'm not doing it all the time. Okay, if you are washing your hair at home or salon, wherever, every 4 weeks or every month or whatever it is, and you're palm rolling your hair, retwisting, you're putting more tension on your roots than anything else. So to be honest with you, you're at a higher risk of thin locks than I do. I interlock my hair every couple months. And when I wash my hair, I just wash my hair and go. And I can wash my hair more often. I can wash my hair every week, right? I can't do that if I'm palm rolling, because all you're gonna do is unravel all of that. What it costs $80 to $100 worth of work or time, because to do that yourself takes a lot of time. But I do this every couple months, so it's easy, and I'm not putting tension on my hair. I've never ever interlocked my hair and I can't smile. Or I can't touch my scalp because, oh my god, it's so tender. No, never happened. Because if you look in my video that I posted, I make sure that there's a little wiggle room at my root when I do my interlocking to make sure that it's not tight. Okay, and then in between my interlocking session, when I wash my hair, it's just gonna fuzz up. I take the fuzz and I wrap it around the hair, and I think I showed that in my last video too. I wrap the fuzz around it so that it looks neat and not so frizz ball, but I don't palm roll and put that tension on my scalp, like, never. So I will always have nice flowing and nice lock, healthy locks, than somebody who palm rolling all the time. But just to throw it out there and say, oh, locks is bad for your hair because it makes your hair thin. No, stop it. I would love for that to stop. But I feel like I have to defend interlocking so much. Like, I'm like, I don't know, like the lawyer of interlocking when I'm in social media, because even on Instagram people are like, oh no, don't do that. I'm like, oh my god, like, stop. But anyway, that's my little 2 cents or 10 cents on the notion that interlocking is bad for your hair. It's not. Just do it right. So that's that. And then lastly, I want to talk about why I prefer to do to interlock my hair. And I know I've said it many times that I just prefer it, but the main reason is I like not beating my hair a lot. And I think the more you leave your hair alone, the healthier it is. And I think that's the case for anything, not just locks. Like, even when you lose natural hair, when you do protective styling and stuff, you're making your hair stronger, you're making your hair healthier by just leaving it alone and not combing every day and causing breakage, right? In the lock world, it's the same thing. If you leave your locks alone, they will flourish. Interlocking give me that opportunity to not have to retwist my hair all the time. And then another thing too is that I can wash my hair whenever I feel like it. If the rain's falling outside, I can go out there with no umbrella. It'll be okay. It's summertime is coming. I can go to the pool at the house all the time, like every weekend if I feel like it. But if I have palm roll retwisting, like I can't do that. Like I'll have to be like, oh, like I can't get my hair wet. No, I like to have fun. And I have a 3-year-old who sometimes when I'm doing the back, he wants me in there and he gonna pour one on top of my head. I'm gonna tell him, no, you can't do that because I'm gonna have to redo my hair. No, he don't care about that. So I just think it gives me freedom, and I like it. So that's just my preference. I will forever be the interlocking lawyer though, because I don't like when people talk bad about the choice that I made to maintain my hair, knowing that done the right way is good. It's like ice cream, right? Ice cream is so good, like so good. Are you gonna tell people, oh, don't eat ice cream? Ice cream is bad for you. It's not bad for you unless you eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack every day. 360. No. Like, it's the same thing. Just make sure that if you're gonna interlock your hair, you study, you watch videos, you ask people who have been doing it and is successful doing it, and ask questions and educate yourself before you go off on a rampage about it not being good for you. Or you go to a salon to interlock your hair and they make all kind of crazy mistakes in your head, and then you say, oh, interlocking is bad. No, that loctician, loctician is bad, not interlocking. So I just wanted to talk about things that have been on my mind since my last video on interlocking. So you know what, tell me, comment below and let me know if you would like me to like do more of these lock chat videos where I just talk to you and answer questions. And if you have any questions for me, let me know. Oh, and one more thing. I did show you guys the lock tool that I use to interlock my hair, and I love it. Like it's like the holy grail for me. Somebody noted on the video that it's no longer available, it's no longer in stock on Amazon. So I found a new alternative. It's not necessarily the same thing, but it's a needle as well for interlocking. So I'll put that in the description box, and also update the description on the last video of where you can get that on Amazon. It's pretty much the same thing, and actually you get 2 for way less the price. And it does the job just as good. So I think that would be good. So I'll make those changes, and yeah, so let me know if you know, if these videos are helpful to you, and please like, subscribe. Actually, you guys commenting and liking my video made me realize that, oh, I can do this. So please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and that'll motivate me to, you know, do more videos. I'm still a newbie at this, so bear with me. But I enjoy it though. I enjoy talking to you guys, especially when you engage in comments and stuff. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, enough of me chit-chatting. I'll see you guys later in my next video. Thank you. Bye.